And now, the Crypt Keeper of Creepy, the provocative prince of the tweens, the nightmare from Neptune. It's Zabujard!
Hey guys, it's 5 p.m. I just woke up. Well, it's 4:45. I set my alarm for 4:45, but I could have set it for earlier. Because I think I got a nice sleep. My breath smells and tastes like acid. It tastes like copper acid coins. I had a dream that... What was my dream? I have a dream that all my nigga boys and nigga girls can get married to white boys and white girls. I'm Martin Luther Queens. I had a dream last night. What was it? I was just there. I was just there in the dream. What the hell was it? I can't remember anymore. I haven't made a cartoon in 3 days. I need to make one. Yeah, I went to work last night. Oh my god, my breath is so bad right now. I'm wiping my saliva all over my face. My breath tastes like acid. It tastes... I like to drink soda because that gets the taste out of my head for a little while, of my own mouth and my own breath. Something sugary and delicious helps me focus on something other than my disgusting taste breath in my mouth. I like to spit and put boogers in cans. I guess you could say I'm a bit of an alchemist myself, if you count that as alchemy, which I think a lot of you actually do. You think, why do you do that? What's up with that? Well, number one, I don't like having boogers. Number two, you can combine them with saliva in cans to make these really disgusting slime potions. Not kidding. These slime, you're wondering, what do these slime potions do? That's a great question. Well, these slime potions... Oh, excuse me. These slime potions they smell really disgusting and gross and bad, and they turn yellowish greenish, and that's about all they're good for. If that's what you guys were wondering about, that's pretty much all they're good for. But yeah, I'm a bit of an alchemist myself, if you know the meme from Spider-Man. So I'm a bit of a scientist myself or something. That's me, except with alchemy, with the boogers and spit. I'm a bit of a spit booger alchemist myself. So, I made the appointment for the vasectomy. 2 months from now. So, if you want to convince me not to do it, you have 2 months. Your time starts now. Why am I doing it? I don't know. I don't want kids or whatever. Not that I'm having a bunch of gay sex right now anyways, which I'm not, but... I mean straight sex. That's what I said. Straight sex. Not that I'm having a bunch of gay straight sex right now anyways, but it's a brand new day today, guys. It's a brand new day. That's what I tell myself when I wake up. I'm like, well, yesterday I didn't really do much, but today's a brand new day. Or, yesterday wasn't so good. I say yesterday wasn't so good, but guess what? When I wake up, or when I go to sleep, I'll say, tomorrow's another new day, or today's a brand new day, so maybe today will be better. That's what I tell myself when I wake up and when I go to sleep. Today wasn't that good, or yesterday wasn't that good, but guess what? Today is a brand new day. And that's what I tell. I yawn a lot, man. I just woke up out of a dream state world. I was in a dream world. Can't remember what my dream was, though. But then I was thinking, what's made of those old world buildings? What do they make them with that makes them last forever? Notre Dame Cathedral. What's it made out of? It's not made of the plaster and construction materials we use today, which just crumble after a few weeks. And they get gross-ass nigger spider webs all over them. You need to... At my mom's house, the plaster that you used, the drywall, gets gross spider webs all over it, and you have to broom off the spider webs with a broom. I don't even know if these old world buildings get spider webs on them. Write in the comments if you do. If you've ever seen a spider web on Notre Dame Cathedral. I haven't. Not that I've been there, but it makes you wonder what they're made out of. People are saying they're made out of bizarre alchemical concoctions, such as, yes, you guessed it, boogers and slime, which is what I make. Could my own boogers and slime alchemical plaster construction have made the Notre Dame Cathedral? A lot of people are saying yes. Write in the comments if you think that is actually correct and true as well. Write in the comments if there's a certain alchemical concoction you guys like to make. For me, I also collect my own piss, so I don't... it's not just boogers and slime. I throw a bunch of food and trash inside of these potions, and they just become these unbelievably disgusting things. I don't know what you can do with these things, but I'm sure you could do something with them. But God forbid you drink them. You do not want to drink these things. You wouldn't want to wish that on your worst enemy, trust me. And you can combine all sorts of cool fluids you collect. Your seed, your piss, your boogers and slime and saliva. All those are magical liquids, probably. Ooh, your blood. Oh my gosh, that's probably the most magical one, right? That's what all the Satanists and witches use all the time, right? They always do their spirit cooking with blood, and I don't know what else they use. They drink a bunch of youngster blood all the time, I can tell you that much, but... Yeah, I just woke up. Yeah, you can probably tell by all the monkey noises I'm making. It's because I just woke up. And, I didn't even make a podcast at work last night. I know that's insane, a lot of you guys are thinking, but I just didn't. From about 3:30, probably about 3 to 4:30, I took a nap in the car. I don't think anything horrible happened at work. I hope it didn't. If something bad did happen, I'm sure I'm gonna hear a whole bunch about it tonight when I go back to work. They'll say, you fucked up on this. Where were you on this? Where were you on this? The homeless nigger took a crap all over the person's doorknob and you didn't save the day. You didn't suck their blah, 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 all this crap, So I'm sure I'll hear all about it. Because when crap goes wrong, I hear all about it from my... Yeah. I've been thinking about getting more... You guys know I bought that stripper pole. I returned it. And I finally got my money back. It wasn't the thing for me. So now the question is, what other wacky contraption do I buy and try? And don't say a sex robot, please. I'm thinking a pull-up bar or a longboard skateboard or a unicycle or a windmill. They're called little windmill ball skates, and they're really bizarre looking skates. They're like, you skate on these balls that you hook up to your legs. They look bizarre. They're like ball skates, but they're like, think of like the letter O, and you put your foot through the letter O, and then that's the skate. It's called like a windmill CK skate or something. Because I would like to have some sort of mobility device besides a car. I know you guys are thinking a bike. And I'm very shy and nervous about being seen in public, so I don't know if I could do a skateboard during the day because I'd be too shy about being seen. A bike, maybe I could manage. Skates, no, maybe not. Unicycle, not sure. I can kind of handle walking around the neighborhood and being seen by people when I'm walking, because walking looks normal, so I'm thinking, okay, well, it still feels awkward to walk around outside with people looking at you, but I'd like to get around faster, but then I would feel more embarrassed by being in a faster vehicle. So, because I'd like to get around besides using a car. I don't like using cars because it creeps me out, because it just does, it just creeps me out. So, I'm trying to write in the comments if you have an idea. I do like longboards though at night. I don't know if I'd use it, but I'd like longboards, and at night you could ride them without being seen, so it'd be less scary for me to be, yeah. Ah, man. Oh, this snot in my nose tastes gross too, as usual. I probably have to go get more antibiotics from the doctor if I'm ever going to kill this disgusting, I assume, snot, sinus, nose, throat infection that tastes terrible all the time. It doesn't taste too bad right now, though, because it comes and goes, huh? I think sugar and soda probably make it worse, but at the same time they make it better because they distract me from the taste. I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this gay shit. Anyways. Man, I got a steal on these brownies. I got like a box of 6 little brownies for $1 at grocery outlet. They got really good deals there, man. I think I'm out of food, actually. I might have frozen french fries I can heat up, but I don't got much else to eat here. And I gotta go back to work tonight. So that's it for now.
Why do autistic people love trains so much? Whoa, can you guys hear the train? I heard it. I heard it twice. It's honking at somebody. You know, I heard from a woman. My mom told me she talked to someone. And this lady, social worker or whatever, said, "Your son's been trying to get on disability for 7 years. His attorney must suck a big fat donkey dick fucker dick." And she might be right. She said, "A lot of my clients, it takes like a year. Don't take no 7 years. She spat out facts, and she spat out information. She spat and shat, and she shat and spat. I shat you nat. She spat and fat, big fat info and snack back. Sometimes I snap back on the fat info mat that people try to plip-plap, pattywhack, and pancack towards my directions, Duran. And I'm hungry like a nigger wolf. A Duran song. 80s. You know, I think German is a beautiful language when Rammstein sings it. I don't know what he's saying, but I like the word. I like how it sounds. I I've been listening to a CD I made in high school. In my car, I have a bunch of CDs that I made in high school. Some of the songs are pretty cringy, as you might imagine, for high school jazz 15 years ago. Some of them are pretty freaking cool. I think you'd like. There's this French DJ band that samples African music. I can't find them. I haven't found them since high school. I can't remember their name, but they were an amazing band. And it had all these hoot and holler nigger sounds from Africa mixed with French DJ techno beats and shit. And they sampled them, and they're like cool freaking crap you've never heard. African singing like this mixed into technotronic bullcrud. Seriously, this is a cool ass band, and I can't find them anymore. I don't know how to find them. Maybe if I make a post on Reddit, and I say, hey, looking for a faggoty little band about African synth drumming techno, 2 French DJs. And yes, I've Googled 2 French DJs mix African sounds. I cannot find them anymore. But I'm like pretty positive they were French, some kind of European, but I think French. Pretty sure French. And they sampled African beats and shit. I just got to work 15 minutes ago. I gotta go talk to my coworker in a second here. He gets a little bit snippety if I don't, if I show up too late and if I don't talk to him before he leaves. Even though I just end up standing out there. I haven't eaten all day, but I had some old yogurt before I came to work today. I threw in a bunch of berries. I'm almost out of berries though. Threw in a bunch of berries and just like a small cup of yogurt and a bunch of berries, and that's all I had to eat today. Plus a little brownie thing. Plus one small homemade chocolate caramel cookie that my sis gave me. I wasn't sure she was going to give me any cookies. You know how Daddy likes his cookies. Write in the comments, Daddy. Write in the comments, you know how Daddy likes his cookies. And I was like thinking yesterday, like, man, I hope she gives me one of those cookies. And then I thought, oh, no, she's not going to. But she actually gave me one, which is crazy. And it was very good. It was a really tasty cookie. Sometimes people get snicky with their nicky and fucking cookies. What if there was a person and he said, and this is my catchphrase that I invented based off of Urkel's catchphrase. And this is a cartoon idea I came up with. There's a person and he goes, oops, did I do something bad? That's my catchphrase I invented. You can also say it like this. Oops, did I do something bad? And you tilt your head. Or, oops, did I do something bad? And then the kid, it could be a kid, a person. They say that catchphrase and then they get hit by a car or they get hit on the head with a baseball bat or a hammer. And then they wake up and they have Down syndrome and retarditis. And then they look at the camera and they go, oops, did I do something bad? Because now they're all retarded and stuff, but they say the catchphrase again, but now they sound all retarded. So first off, they say, oops, did I do something bad? And normal, and then they become retarded and they go, oops, did I do something, and then when they're an old man, and they go, oops, did I do something bad? And right before they die, and then Donald Trump comes in, he's like, China Biden, did I do something bad? If Trump said it, if you go, America's number one. That doesn't sound like Trump. China. Stormy Daniels, did I do something bad? Impossible. I could never do a bad thing. It would be simply too bearish for a boy of my stature to actually make a mistake such as that. I would never actually end up doing a bad thing in my entire life, which only good things. China, Stormy Daniels, not much of a storm, not much of a bad thing I could have ever done in my life. Biden, Sleepy Joe, suck my toe, let me come inside your hoe. That's Sleepy Joe Biden, he'll never learn. Sleepy Joe, let me suck your toe, let me come inside your hoe. Sleepy Niggy Biden. Kamala Harris, what can I say about her? She's got quite the Kamala and her big fat Harris. Makes me want to pound her in her Paris. Sleepy Biden. That's okay, Trump, get out of my car. Wait. Stormy
Stormy Daniels, not much of a storm. Let me stay in your car, Jared, please. Let me hang out with you, the coolest cartoonist I know. I'm giving you the award for best cartoonist. You've earned it. You've earned it. You've deserved it. Well, thank you, Trump. Not much of a cartoonist, Tom Philp. He made a few school gun games, Pico's school, and now he cries wolf about how there's too much violence in schools on his website. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree. 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 I don't agree with Trump's. I don't agree with Trump's. Excuse me, sir, I don't agree with Trump's rhetoric about the India-Palestine conflict. India has been a big powerhouse in the Asia-India-Pacific trade for 25 years, sir. I'm an Indian man, and I work every day on my back, and I work my back to the bone for my 7 kids, sir. May I serve you your new flan and your new cereal box, sir? Let me serve you your spicy Cajun chicken with your curry sauce, or this is the Indian special. This is the Indian special. A special spicy meatballs. I serve you the special meatballs. Sometimes you suck on my spicy meatball. Okay, I'm done. That's my coworker honking at me, so I should probably go walk over. You guys heard the honk, right? If he's honking at me, he's probably like, get over here and talk to me, dude. So, I'm going to go over there and talk to him. I don't know why he's honking. I'll be right back, guys. Hope you guys liked the new cartoon, Scooby-Doo, Shaggy's water issue, in quotation marks. What a concept. Yep, I thought of that today. You see, I have multiple ideas for where I'm going to take the Scooby-Doo bowling ball addiction series. And I almost named that new cartoon today Scooby-Doo Bowling Ball Addiction 3, but it didn't have a bowling ball in it. But I still almost named it that. I might change the name. But people are saying, how do you come up with these crazy ideas? Whoa, Scooby-Doo peeing on Shaggy? How does someone come up with these? These are like Shakespeare mixed with Beethoven, mixed with Bach, mixed with Mozart, all combined, mixed with Einstein, Tesla, Fagsla, Niggersla, all combined into one faggot cartoonist creature. And he's the one who pumps out these incredible cartoons for you. And, sorry, there's some teenagers by my car. Well, I don't think they probably live here at the complex, actually. They're probably not. They're probably adults. But they're like standing right next to my car. It's very cringe and comfortable because I'm trying to do a podcast in here, and these guys are messing with my my mojo and my flow. I don't know why they're standing there. I brought a few episodes of anime I'm gonna watch tonight. So the ones I'm gonna watch is Boku Hero Academia, Season 7, Episodes 19 and 20. And then I'll be all caught up. I haven't watched an episode in a few weeks. A lot of people walking their dogs out tonight. There's always a lot of people who walk dogs out here. And, always a lot of dog walkers here. And, yesterday work was totally normal and quiet, just really foggy and wet. Some people like it faggy and wet, and I don't blame them. The fog is pretty sick. Driving in the fog this morning was kind of a little tricky. It's mostly just because the faggot California freeway is always stop and go, dog shit freeway. It's an evil, dumb, idiot, retard freeway. So I might get a skateboard so I don't have to drive a car anymore, or, just something. Maybe people are saying a bike. I think bike could be a great idea. They're just so expensive, and I might want to get something stupider than a bike, like a unicycle or something gayer. Or just something. Write in the comments if you have ideas for a moving vehicle that you want me to ride around in and stuff. Write in the comments if you have ideas for that. And, I bought the stilts, the circus stilts, and I don't even use them. So they're just collecting dust in the garage.
I can't return those. I returned the stripper pole. I think I'm going to get other different kind of pole for my room. I really would like some sort of thing to do in the room. Besides whatever it is I do in my room. And people are saying, what's the color of lust to you? Do you guys think the color of lust? Write in the comments. Red, purple, blue, green, or, pink. I'm starting to think it might be pink. Hot pink. Is hot pink the color of lust? What does the color of hot pink mean to you? What do you think the color of lust is? Is it red or pink? Red is the color of bloodshed and war and death and stuff, right? Well, in Hebrewism, green is the color of death. And it's also the Islam color. And I don't think that's by mistake, because they sure like to do a lot of bejettings nowadays. So what do you think? Is the color of lust red or pink? Or some other color? Write in the comments and why you think it's that color, maybe. Hot pink is a very sexy, spicy color. I think anyone can pretty much agree with that. Imagine yourself wearing big, hot pink earrings, except they're big, fuzzy dice. They're big, pink, fuzzy dice earrings, and you wear them around everywhere you go. When you get in your car, you have pink, fuzzy dice on your window, on your mirror, on your mirror. What is a mirror but a collection of tiny little atoms that reflect light? These light reflection atoms are combined to make some sort of a disgusting diarrhea smeg shit mirror creature. Why can you look into a mirror and you can see behind you, and you can see who the person that you used to be a couple milliseconds ago? You're looking at a virgin of the past of you. A virgin of the past of you when you look in a mirror. And a lot of people are concerned by that, and they're overwhelmed, and they're kind of scared and spooked by such a mirror type of creature thing. Black mirrors was a witchcraft item device that witches used to paint mirrors black and look for demons inside of them. Oh, hey, did you find a demon in there? Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie and the scrapped game Banjo-3E and Banjo-4E and Banjo-4-Skinny and Banjo-6090 and Banjo-420 and Banjo-911E. Write in the comments if you guys beat or liked Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie, and which one you liked more. I actually liked Banjo-Tooie more. Now that's kind of a hot take, because a lot of people like Banjo-Kazooie more. But I actually liked Banjo-Tooie more. I like Witchy World, and I liked maybe the dinosaur level, maybe, and the Aztec pyramid level. It's great. It's a great game. Yeah, it's a great game, Banjo-Tooie. And I just liked how they give you ice eggs in Banjo-Tooie, and I like freezing crap. I know that's weird, but I just like characters in video games and anime where they freeze people. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a superhero that could freeze people or electrocute people's ball sacks or freeze their ball sacks. And I wanted to freeze people. I thought the coolest superpowers was freezing or electric power. Write in the comments what your gay-ass power would be that you wanted as a youngster. What is it, ice or electric or fire, or what gay little stupid power did you guys want when you were a dumb little kid idiot watching Marvel vs. Capcom the movie? X-Men, Wolverine sucks a big fart out of Jean Grey's mouth. Write in the comments if you hate Wolverine for having big metal claws that come out of his hands. I did watch the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. And yeah, it was pretty funny. That's my review of it. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny movie. I liked it. I liked it because I thought it was funny. And sometimes I think maybe you got a laugh out of it. People are asking what my career is. And I don't mean a security guard or NEET. My true career, this is a secret. I've only ever told this to therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, therapists, dead DNSs, DNCs, dead blanker corpses I found in the graveyard cemetery by my house. Sometimes I used to go to the dead nigger graveyard cemetery treasure trove by my house. And I would just talk to the gravestones, and I would tell them this, specifically this. I would listen to the ghosts and the spirits and the faggots, and they would ask me this question. They'd say, what's your true career? What's your true calling? Who are you? What's your real calling, Jer? They would call me by my real name, Jer, not my fake name. And I would tell them this. I would whisper to the spirits of the earth, and I would say, look, my true career is I'm a smile maker. They say, what is that? I say, well, I like to make people smile, and I do that through gay little things like cartoons and things. People say, are you a cartoonist? I say, yes, but even more than that, I'm actually a smile creator. I'm a smile maker. People don't know what that is. It's just, that's actually just a thing where, that's a career where you that's like a life purpose, that's like a life purpose thing, where you're going through your gay life, and you're making people smile, maybe. I don't even know if I am. I think I might be sometimes. Write in the comments if I ever made you smile with one of my gay cartoons in the comments, or whatever it is. Because if I did, then I guess I'm doing my job. Kind of like Ghostbusters, but it's smile musters. Muster means to create, so it's not Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Smile musters. I'm mustering you up a smile on a plate. And that's what this job is that I do. People don't understand that. But actually, people do understand that. People have been writing in the comments that usually say, hey, I do understand that. And I do wish for that. And I do get that. And I do appreciate that. I do approve of that. And I do promise that. And I do guarantee that. And I do tell. People say all the time I walk around town and I'm talking and I'm meeting new people, strangers. And the first thing they say to me they say, you know, there used to be type of cryptid human creatures that talked through their ass. This is real. If you've ever seen that Japanese comic from the 1500s, a scroll where people are farting, and they're attacking people with each other with farts. Remember the scroll, right? If you know, this is real. I'm not even kidding. I know I say that all the time, but I'm actually being truthful. They had a Japanese scroll from hundreds of years ago where there's these fat sumo wrestlers farting at each other and they're attacking. Well, that's because that was based on the humanoid human creatures from underground that talked through their butt and they smelled bad. And they had no mouth on their head, and so they talked through their butt. What were all these genetic cryptid monstrosities that used to exist before our current civilization, I don't know, did away with them, or they disappeared, or whatever it is, right? So many questions. What really happened to Tartaria? Why did they all disappear? Where did they go? Were they corrupted somehow? How did they build these beautiful buildings and then somehow get destroyed by evil reptilian faggot creatures? What's going on? Why were they all wiped out? Where did they go? How could they build such beautiful cities and then just leave? And where did we come from? Where did you, especially you, specifically you listening to this, where did you come from? That's what I want to know. Look in your eyes. Look at the shape of your nose and the shape of your cock and all those things. You're shaped in a very particular way, you have to admit. If there's one thing that you're doing, it's that you are shaped in a very particular way. And Hashem has made it so that you have this very, very specific life that he planned out for you and gave you and put you into and gave you a body and family that Hashem has put you into in a life, in a community, neighborhood, situation. Hashem has designed all these situations for us, these life paths for us, to give us all unique perspectives. Every time you read the Torah, you are getting a new perspective that no one else has ever had in the history of mankind. That's what makes the book so powerful and special. Same with the Kabbalah and Zohar. When you're reading these books, you're getting a brand new perspective that no one has ever seen before or had before or will ever have again, because that's your perspective on God's words and God's mysteries, because it's your perspective. It's specifically designed for you. And anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about, but yeah, I've been at work now for about an hour. I see some people over there at the dog park. I hope that they're not evil. What are they doing? Yeah, they're just having their dogs play with each other. You know what's hilarious that I kind of wanted to do, but I never go outside anyways, but if I did go outside, they actually have these funny prank dogs where it's a leash with a fake dog at the end of it, and the leash is hard, so that it's not, so like, it's kind of like a stick with a dog attached to it, and so people think you're walking your dog, but it's actually just a hard leash, like a long hard leash with a fake dog attached to it. So people would think I'm walking my dog, but then if they looked at my dog, they would see it's just a doll. It's not even a real dog. And they sell these, and these are for pranking people, because people like dog walkers, but they don't expect to get a fag nigger prank handed. People don't expect to get pranked, but little do they know that they're living amongst the king of all pranks who's ever lived, which is me. People have been calling me the king of every single type of prank in the entire universe in the comments. People have been writing in the comments, hashtag KOTAP, king of all the pranks. Hashtag KOTAP. People have been writing that for years in my comments section because I'm the king of all pranks and I'm the master of all pranks, and I've pranked everyone from the Pope to the president to the dissident to the Palpatines, to the Quarantines, to the Smegantines, to the Byzantines. You name them, I fucked them, and I pranked them hard. Sometimes my pranks get a little too out of hand, and people start getting hurt. Because people get hurt by good pranks. They don't, because it tears away at their... Yeah, I'm, I'm just a girl in the world. No Doubt song. That's all I'll ever be. Well, I'm just a babe. Oh, little old me, don't let me have any rights. Yeah, maybe if you lived in the Middle East, you dumb idiot. You have plenty of rights in the United States, dumbass Gwen Stefani. You have every right in the world here. Maybe not in the Middle East, but here you do. So, nice try, dumbass. But you actually have all the rights. And now you're singing like, oh, women don't have any rights. Yeah, well, they do in America, Gwen Stefani. So you're being a dumb. You can get. I've gotten banned here for bullying celebrities. I'm not even kidding. The Linkin Park singer, so I have to be careful about what I say on here, because I'm sure Gwen watches all my videos. And she said, "So, but you call me a dumbass retard?" Oh, banned him again. I got banned for making a cartoon where the lead singer of Linkin Park, ended his suffering, and I got banned for that. That was a long time ago. I don't know if I might have got banned. I definitely got a strike. I don't know if I got banned, but I definitely got a strike. You get 3 strikes on you're out. Sometimes they just ban your whole account without the 3 strikes. Sure, that's happened to Call for an Uprising, Rebels Call, Deutsch Videos, KJ Osborne, all of our conspiracy friends have gotten their channels banned, including myself. And I don't even get banned for conspiracy stuff. I get banned for dog faggot bullshit where I'm making cartoons about school gunnings, and I get banned for that. So I can't even do that anymore. But spoiler alert, a new cartoon is coming when I get around to it. I'm so lazy, and it will be a similar. It will be related to what I just said. A new cartoon is coming, and it will be related to what I just said. Hopefully, they don't ban it or strike it. I'm gonna have to censor the title big time to make sure that they don't strike the video, because there's such faggots in this website when it comes to that stuff. But I don't want to spoil it, except I just kind of did. But yes, a cartoon is in the works that's coming soon, hopefully, maybe. That will hopefully be really funny. Where it will be a SKOOL gunning. And it will be funny, I think. I think hopefully it'll be funny. I don't know. It'll be something. I don't even know what to make of it yet. I think hopefully it'll be funny or something. I don't even know. I don't have the plot for it or anything. I just have some of the layout in my head and on the computer. Some of the layout's done and the character design kind of and like that sort of crap. So that's coming soon. So I think you guys are gonna like that because you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked at the title when you see it. You'll be like, what the heck? Now that's silly, So then I think you guys will like the cartoon that's coming. I don't want to hype it up too much because my cartoons are usually my cartoons are very short. Yikes, they're like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Like most of my cartoons are like 45 seconds. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but they're very short cartoons. And some people make long cartoons, but it seems like I always make short cartoons. I don't know why, but that's how it seems to me. And it's hard to draw with my mouse, so I've just been fucking around with the drawings. Like you saw the new Scooby-Doo cartoon I made, and my mouse is shit, and I'm just drawing squiggly line bull crap and saying, okay, that's good enough. I don't care. Because my mouse is broken. It's been broken for 2 years. And I've tried tons of new mice, and I just think mice don't work for me anymore. It could be my hand, or it could be my brain, or it could be the mouse. I don't know, but it just seems like I don't know how to use a mouse anymore. So now all my drawings are very squiggly and retarded. So, but I don't care. So, well, I do care because it's a pain in the nigger dick to draw faggot cartoons with a broken mouse all the time. But that's okay. I don't care. I'm actually okay with it. I'm like trying to get used to it, or I don't really care. It's just annoying using faggot nigger broken mices all the time, and so that's just, I don't know. And I just don't know. And fuck. Have you ever guys noticed that the gear inside of your car has a button on top, and when you press it, it feels like you're playing those old arcade machines from the 90s where you're shooting the dinosaurs with the arcade gun because it's got those big ass buttons on them. On the gears in your car have big buttons on top. When you press them, it feels like you're playing an arcade dinosaur, Dino Croc, Time Crisis, Dino Cock, Crunching Rock, Pop, Crackle, and Rock, Soda Pop, Cereal Pox, Treasure Trove, Treasure Box, Treasure. I like making these podcasts, but at the same time, to get my head all bubbled up. Because if I'm talking all this stuff to you guys and all these words, my mind's getting on fire. It's becoming lit up. It's becoming electrified. If I'm making these podcasts, if I'm talking with my mouth voice into the mic, it's electrocuting my brain. It's popping off cells in my brain. It's making me go cuckoo, loco for Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo, loco for Cocoa. If I'm making podcasts and talking, because all this talking starts getting your brain bubbling up, starts getting your brain troubling up, starts getting things going sideways, this way, backwards, upside down, around the town, around the stuff. I am not a therapist. I am, but I'm not licensed. And if I was going to do a lot of talking, if I was on a radio show, I might go insane because all this talking, I don't know. Could be that my brain is it's getting too magnified. I think my brain's getting too big for my head. And because my brain's getting too big for my head, it's not even that I'm becoming smarter. It's just that, because I don't even know what to study. I try to study the Kabbalah and stuff, and I don't even know where to begin. And it's all so confusing that I don't even know. And I was trying to use the app on my phone. It wasn't fucking loading the other day. The Zohar app. So I don't know why the app wasn't loading. So that's not good. Because I like that app because it's kind of convenient. It's got all the chapters of the Zohar in it. So that's why it's convenient. And, what if Blue's Clues one of us? Ba-da-da-da. What if Blue's Clues was one of us? Remember that song? Do-dee-dee-dee-dee. What if? Was one? What's this? Something funny I could put in the song. What if? What if E. Roger was one of us? What if A. Lanza was one of us? What if Night Cruz was one of us? What if, what if the Columbine kids were one of us? What if Hitler was one of us? What if... I don't know any other people who... Hey, so I guess we could talk about this. So they've been hitting the country with giant weather weapons lately, big time. Guys, remember to pray for those people who are affected by these disgusting nigger weapons that they're using, I think. Yes, everything is part of God's plan. Maybe even them getting hit by weapons, right? Of course. Our death is part of God's plan. So think about that. That's pretty crazy, right? Everything. Guys, remember that God's plan is in everything and blah, 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 and all that stuff. But I also think, our prayers are really powerful, guys. We can steer hurricanes and tornadoes away using our mental energy, psychic prayers and stuff. So I think we should be praying. I've been praying a lot that the hurricanes go the other way and they disappear and all that stuff. So guys, remember your prayers can steer faggoty weather weapons by the evil nigger Illuminati and stuff like that. So always just remember to pray whenever you want. I pray a lot, maybe because I'm schizophrenic or something. I just don't have anything else to think about. I don't know what other people do with their brain time and their head space time and their mental clarity space time in their brain, or what they think about or what they do or what they fantasize about or look at or think at or talk at or breathe at. My breath smells so bad from the year-long nasal throat infection I've had that when I go outside, I just breathe in with my mouth as big as I can to try to get rid of the bad tasting taste bacteria in my throat and replace it with cold air and cold outside air. I did eat a little bit of yogurt today before work. That's all I've eaten today. And I brought some cold chicken wings. Chicken wings. I was so lazy, but I went to the store before work because I'm out of food. And so I got chicken. I got mostly chicken when I go to the store. I mostly just get chicken because I don't have to cook it. I'm not much of a cook, so I just buy chicken and I eat chicken. No pork. Remember, we're kosher now, so no more bacon, no more porking, no more porky pig. That's all, fucking niggers. That's all, folks. That's what Porky Pigs used to say. Porky Pigs? I mean Porky Pig, not pigs, not plural. Not the plural of pigs. Porky Pigs. Do you guys remember when Porky Pigs was in Big Bad Wolf? And he was building a house of bricks? And the Big Bad Wolf said, "Come here, little pig, let me in." And the pig said, "Up by the hairs on my chinny chin." And the wolf said, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow the house in, little pig." And the pig said, "Okay, you can come in. You can come in, Mr. Wolf. I'll let you in. I'll let you..." Wait, this is a cartoon idea. the big bad cock fucking wolf goes to the little fucking pig's house, and he says his famous line, and the pig gives up, and the pig opens the door and says, "Okay, I'll let you in, side of me," and then he closes the door, and then it fades to black, and it says 9 months later, and then the pig comes out, and he's all pregnant, and then the pig gives birth to like a half wolf, half pig, a homunculus creature. I'll make this into a cartoon. Probably, if I remember, someone remind me to make this into a cartoon. Wolf goes to the pig house, said, "Let me in, blah, 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 not been the chinny chin chin, huff, blah, blah, blah." The pig opens the door, he said, "Okay, I'll let you in, side of me." And then the wolf goes in, and the wolf's like, "Huh?" The wolf goes in his house, and then maybe you hear like a bunch of bumping sounds or whatever, and 6 months later, Porky Pig comes out of the house pregnant. He says, "I'm having kids, giving birth to kids." And then Porky Pig has the wolf and pig kids. And then, 20 years later, it's the wolf pig child, and he's graduating from college. And it's, "What are you going to do now that you graduated from college?" And he says, "I'm going to Disneyland." That's a joke, because whenever the American joke, because if you watch the Super Bowl or the baseball finals, when the winning team wins, they always say, "What are you going to do now that you won?" And they go, "I'm going to Disneyland." They've been doing that. They've been saying that line for at least 40 or 50 years. Every single year, it's the same. That's because Disneyland pays for their salaries. And Mickey Mouse watches from a corner as they bang Minnie Mouse, his wife, every night. I'm not kidding. Make that into a cartoon, remind me. Mickey Mouse is a cuck. He watches his Minnie get banged by, I don't know, his dog, Pluto. I don't know. That's too weird. Maybe not the dog. Maybe he gets banged. She gets banged by a big realistic PNG of a rat. God, now that's messed up, because it's like a creepy PNG of a rat. PNG stands for Photoshop Pixelated Nigger Graphic. I don't know what PNG stands for, but it'll be a high-res, high-pixelated PNG image of a rat that will be going to town on Minnie, and Mickey watches from it because Mickey's a cuck. Mickey Mouse is a cuck. You heard it here on this podcast first. You heard it here on this podcast first, and Mickey Mouse is a cuck. See, guys, I can just talk forever. If you guys would pay me, if I was a radio star and people paid me to talk on radio, I could easily do it. I could talk forever. Especially if I start getting wound up, and if you let your brain get taken over by schizophrenic ideas, you will be able to talk forever. Because you're mixing your brain with creative juice. And that's what's going on. And I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the Academy for this award. Best cartoonist of all time. I want to thank Hashem for every crumb of food I've ever eaten, for every breath I've ever breathed in my life, for every step I've taken, for every good memory I've had with my friends and family, for every time I've had a nice dream or got to fall asleep in a big comfy warm bed, for every hot shower I've ever had. And at least those are some of the best things about being here in whatever realm we're in right now. I like those things about this realm. I like hot water. And, yeah. Some people like hot water and I can't say it. Some people, never mind. Yeah, never mind. What time is it now? Yeah, it's still time. Still have to be at work time. But still working I'm still at my job time. I can go home in about 7 hours and 20 minutes. And, boy, does it go by fast. Kidding. It goes by, you know how jobs are. They go by. Somehow, eventually they go by, but boy, do they feel like they take their sweet time going by, don't they? That's what I think. They feel like they take their sweet time going by, that's for sure. They take their sweet time. What's this podcast going to be called? I'll think of a name. Hey, I'm still here. I'm still here at work. I brought strawberry milk and Coca-Cola and strawberry sparkling water as my 3 drinks to work today. I wish that they sold big jugs of strawberry milk or banana milk at the store, but they don't. You have to make your own. Or you have to get that Nesquik shit powder to make your own strawberry milk. But people say that Nesquik is an evil company, but so they're probably right. But yeah, I'm just talking about you need powder to make strawberry milk, or I guess you could try to make your own with the blender. It's about 4 in the morning. It's about 4 in the morning. I'm kind of bored, so that's why I'm not sure what to do. So that's why I'm talking in the microphone. 'Cause I couldn't think of what else to do. I watched a tiny bit of anime, but then I just can't be bothered. I just don't care. It's the Boku Hero Academia I was watching a little bit, but I downloaded it to bring to work today, but just don't care. I was thinking about taking a nap. Oh, in the car. These car seats hurt your back. Like, dude, they hurt your ass and they hurt your back. Because they're not super comfortable. Car seats. I'm trying to remember what I do all night at work. Because it's a long time to be at work. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. I might just take a nap. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing at work, is taking a nap. I think that's what they pay me for. I think I'm supposed to be taking naps at work or something. I think that's what my job title is. I don't know what else it would be. I'm a remote professional nap taker on site. It's tape. It's tape. You guys remember the katana unboxing video on YouTube when the little brother who looks like a dork says, it's tape. If you guys haven't seen that, you need to watch the katana unboxing cringe video on YouTube. It's a great video. It's old. It's really old. Oh, so I got a noise complaint at around, like, I don't know, 1 in the morning from one of the tenants. And I'm really creeped out about interacting with people. So what happened was this old Mexican man, thick Mexican accent, he's like, the neighbors, they are making so much noise. They make a loud noise every single night. I can't do Mexican accents. Every single night. We cannot sleep. I'm like, okay, what room are you? And he gave me his room number. And I said, so what building are you? And he gave me his building number, 69. And I said, okay, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to tell them to be quiet. Good night. Which sounds weird to say good night to a grown man that I don't know. So maybe I should have just said goodbye. Or whatever. I don't know. But I said good night. And I probably scared some girls because I was women. I don't know, they're young women, I guess. Because I'm dressed, I got my sunglasses on at 1 in the morning and a beanie and a scarf, and I'm dressed in all black. Anyways, because they seemed, I don't know if they were scared or laughing at me or something, but I don't know why I dress scary if I don't like scaring people. But my work uniform is black, and I wear sunglasses because I don't like the bright lights here. I wear the beanie because it's cold as hell. I wear the scarf because it's cold as hell. But I don't like people getting scared and laughing at me. Especially women or men. I don't even know, but I don't particularly like having people laugh or snicker at me. So, but I know that it doesn't matter because you don't know any of these people, right? And people don't matter at all. Who laugh at you or whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyways, so I get this noise complaint, and I go over to the door, and as I approach there, I didn't really know where it was, so I was just kind of walking around. And he said building 4, but I think I was in building 3. So anyways, I got to building 3, and I was heading over to building 4, but I'm in building 3, and I find the source of the noise. And it's this room with extremely loud nigger rap music playing, super loud bass vibrating basically every atom in about a 30-foot to about a 70-foot vicinity. Everything is vibrating. Like 50,000 vibrators are going off in one girl's pussy at the same time. Extremely loud bass nigger rap music or some kind of terrible music. Not good music. Really, really bad music. I don't know if it was rap, but it was basically just as bad. It's terrible music. And that'd be really creepy to knock on someone's door who's having a party. But thankfully, so 2 young women were going into the party. I'm like, hey, and I don't know. I approached them and I said like, hey, and I don't know I don't remember what they said. They're probably like, I don't remember. But I'm like, is a party going on in there? And she's like, and they're like, no. Like they were almost like too quick to say no. Like, no, there's no party. Of course not. We wouldn't have a party. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting a lot of noise complaints. So could you turn the volume down a little bit or something like that? And she's like, oh, and they're like, oh yeah. So they were very nice about it. And then I don't think I got a call after that, so hopefully, because at these hotels and shit, if there's noise complaints and it keeps going on, you have to call the cops, and then the cops have to come deal with it. And the cops come to the hotel or wherever, and they have to knock on the door and say, hey, we're getting a lot of noise complaints from the other tenants. You know how embarrassing that'd be to have a cop come to your room and say, hey, you guys are a bit too loud, a little bit too proud. And so it went very smooth because I didn't even have to knock on the door. Thankfully, by the will of Hashem, he helped, because those girls were going into the party and I didn't even have to knock on the door, which would be really creepy and cringy, and I hate dealing with people. It really creeps me out. And I walked away and I felt very creeped out from interacting with people in the public. I had sunglasses on, so I don't like eye contact. I got the sunglasses on. I don't have to look them in the eyes. They don't have to look me in the eyes. Also, in Judaism, there's a lot of stigma about people looking each other in the eyes because you're looking at someone's soul and stuff. You're not supposed to take that stuff lightly. You're not supposed to be just looking into people's eyes all the time. I know normie faggots will tell you, oh, eye contact is good. Everybody needs eye contact. But when you're looking in someone's eyes, you're looking into their soul. It's a very deep, sexual, sensual, personal, spiritual, physical connection you're making with someone. When you're looking at them in the eyes, I feel like, I don't really have a source on that, but when you're looking into someone's eyes, it's like very personal. You're invading their space. You're invading their soul and their body. What gives you the right to do that? You don't even know these people. You don't even know yourself, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror in the eyes. What do you know about who you're looking at in the eyes? Nothing. And people take this so lightly that I'll just look in people's eyes. I'm a confident normie nigger or whatever. So anyways, you can look at people in the eyes if you want. I don't care, but I don't know. I just I'm not a big fan of it, I guess. Unless I'm married to that person, it's just like, I don't know your eyes. I don't know where they've been. You don't know where my eyes have been. I don't know where your eyes have been. I don't know what you're looking at. Are you looking at my soul or are you looking at my hole? That's the first thing I ask someone when they look. I say, are you looking at my soul or are you looking at my hole? And they go, what hole? And I say, well, I've got a whole lot of holes on my body. Which one are you looking at? That's a good question. That's what you can ask that to anyone. I say, well, I'm looking at your hole, or I'm looking at your pole, or I'm looking at your soul, or I'm looking at your Joel Osteen, evangelical Christian billionaire pastor, who's also probably very evil and satanic. Source, me and other conspiracy people who also think Joel Osteen is evil. Trust me. You just know. When you see these evangelical billionaire Christian pastors, you're just like, come on. This guy's a holy man and this guy has $1 billion? I don't think so. The Zohar says that if that true Torah scholars live and die in poverty. Okay? So if you see a billionaire evangelical pastor, that boy's not living in poverty. So he's not really a Torah scholar, is he? Or a Bible scholar. He's just a billionaire, probably drinking youngster blood 24/7, sucking dick, whatever. It's like, I don't believe it. I don't trust it. I don't believe it. Dude has $1 billion. Rick Warren, Joel Osteen, all these other billionaires. It's like, something's up. This dude's a plant, or this dude's a money-loving person. It's like, I don't believe it. I don't trust it. I don't trust him. I don't trust him at all. No thank you. No thanks, billionaires. I don't trust a single one of those faggot motherfuckers. No thank you. No thanks. I like this rabbi I listen to somewhat often. And even he's brainwashed by the Jisrael IDF propaganda. He's like, it's so sad because he's like, yeah, my country's invading all the neighboring countries and we're destroying Hamas and Hezbollah and Bubala and Dubala and Damas and Jamas and Jumanji, and yeah, a couple of innocent youngsters are dying, even though it's like over 20,000, right? A couple of innocent people are dying, but it's worth it because we're getting rid of Hamas. He's totally, I don't even know. It's so fucking sad. Where's your discernment? Well, especially if you're a rabbi, where's your discernment? That's just sad. Really sad. I don't know if I'm going to leave a comment. I don't think he reads his comments anyways, but even if you leave a comment on somebody's life, you really think they're going to change their life over a comment? I mean, I probably would. I take comments seriously, but I feel like a lot of people in the world, they don't take comments seriously. They're locked into their worldview. You know, we're all kind of brainwashed by certain things, and sometimes we brainwash ourselves. And to be fair, a lot of our brains are pretty smelly, stinky pieces of garbage, and they do need a bit of washing. You know, maybe they do need some brain washing. Maybe they need some brain soap. Maybe we're too brainwashed. Maybe we're not brainwashed enough, and we're starting to stink. Our brain stinks. It needs a good wash in the washing machine. You know, but and to be fair, when we're brainwashed like this is what forms our opinions. Is how our brain is washed, and how our brain thinks. This is what makes us unique. It's how we form opinions. I was watching an Eric Dubay video 6 months ago, and he's an atheist. And I wrote in his comments, and I wrote, "You're steering people away from Jesus Christ, dude. You're doing the wrong thing." And he liked my comment. And he seems like such a nice guy. And then a few months later, now I'm like Jewish and stuff, and I'm like, why did I write that comment? I sound ridiculous. And you know, Eric Dubay makes some great points, and I love his flat Earth videos. He's amazing. It's sad that he's an atheist, but the comment I left 6 months ago it seems so silly now to me. I'm like, what was I trying to accomplish here? And I don't know. I don't even know. I was the cheesiest Christian in the entire universe. Ever. It's just sad. Really sad. Like, I got respect for Christians. I think I meet a lot of super holy Christians, but I'm like the most unholiest Christian that there ever was, pretty much. And, I don't know. I'm like into the Jewish stuff now, so now I want to go on Christian videos and be like, you guys need to dump this zero and get with the hero. You guys need to just pray to the Father and stuff. This son stuff doesn't seem like the right idea. Of course, I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong about that. But it's whatever people want to believe. I don't care. I don't really care anymore. And I think Eric Dubay makes amazing points, even if he is an atheist. I think he sounds very, very smart. But at the same time, I feel like our salvation is very important, whatever that means to you. And if you're an atheist, then I reckon your salvation is based upon your own morals and how you lived your life, not according to God's morals and things like that, ish. And, you know, so to speak, the, what's it called? The Noahide laws, so to speak. Like the 10 Commandments for Goyim, basically. General commandments. Determine your salvation and things. And, so yeah, I mean, it makes you think, right? Like, you don't see a lot of Jewish missionaries, do you? No, you don't. You don't. Are atheists exactly where they're supposed to be? Maybe. Because they're not Jewish. They weren't born Jewish in Israel and stuff. You know, oh, that scared me. This dude just biked past me at like 4:30 in the morning with his bike lights on. Jesus Christ, scary. You know, I've been walking around work when I do patrols with horror anime music, Higurashi music, and I get super creeped out. And my work is even darker now because they turned all the motion lights. They switched to like motion lights, so now the building is like super dark. So now it's like I feel like I'm walking around a haunted house with listening to horror anime music from Higurashi, which is a very scary anime. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's pretty damn epic. And what was I saying? And I don't know, but then, so I don't know why I've been walking around listening to horror anime music lately. I don't know if I'm trying to make myself scared or if I like being scared or imagining I'm in a horror movie or something, but write in the comments if any of you guys have been doing that lately, walking around listening to horrifying music. Like from a Freddy Krueger movie or something. You know, so it's like pianos, like bling, 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 violins. You know, a lot of scary violin and piano sound effects and stuff like that, and just creepy little ominous tones. Lots of disturbing little tones going on, you know. So I don't really understand it myself. Anyways. How long have I been talking now? I like to imagine that at least talking into the podcast helps the night go by quicker. And to be honest, I like talking into the mic more than watching, probably more than a lot of things. You know, I was getting bored watching anime and I'm like, well, I'd rather talk into the microphone. I'd rather talk into the microphone than even watch anime or whatever, you know? So what does that say about me? That I like making the podcast or maybe I like hearing myself talk, I don't know, or talking about certain things and thinking someone out there is listening and whatever, you know? Maybe that gets me rock solid hard as a diamond. Maybe that's what gets me motivated. I don't know. I can't believe you'd rather fucking talk into a microphone than watch anime. Anime's awesome. I've already seen, I've seen enough anime. I've seen a pretty good amount of anime. You know, and I think I like anime more than other shows, Western shows. And I don't even watch Western shows. I don't watch Netflix. I don't really watch any TV at all. I watch anime if there's a good show out, which is rare for me to get my interest. And Hero Academia is a good show, I think. It's just, can't be bothered. I'm just so bored of every anime now. Except for some of them I really love. Goblin Slayer, and my favorite is, what's it called? Overlord. That's my favorite. Can't wait for more seasons of that one. But besides those two, it's like, meh. You know? Because those ones are pretty freaking cool. Oh man. It gets pretty freezing cold here around 2 or 3 a.m. Probably around 2:30 in the morning or something. And the sun doesn't even come out here until like 6:30 now, which is crazy. Because we're getting into winter or whatever, but yeah, it feels like the sun doesn't come up which I like, because I gotta leave work here anyways at 7:30, so I like to be in the dark. I like to be hidden. I don't like all these people looking at me and talking to me, asking me questions at jobs. So I do jobs where I don't really have to deal with people. But yeah. I think I scared those two young women, which I don't expect to run into people at 12:30 in the morning. Or 12:30 at night, I guess you could call it. Midnight. But it's Friday, so normies are walking around partying, even at night, right? And so it seemed like they were spooked. So what I've been doing when I run into people here at night is I like look at my phone because I think it will make them less spooked. Because they'll be like, oh, this guy's just looking at his phone. It's not a big deal. But I don't even think it worked very well because I was looking at my phone the whole time. And I could still hear them snickering at me, like little snickers. And I'm like, okay, well. Anyways, it really doesn't matter. It could have been a lot worse. Previous jobs, when I have bad interactions with people, I've quit the job several times. Just from like some really terrible interactions with people at jobs. During the day, of course. And it eats away at me, and I don't sleep for days or whatever, and then I'm like, I can't do it, so I just quit the job. Quit the jobs. A lot of horror stories with customers, or as I call them, cunt-stomers, since most of them are pretty much evil, wicked demons with no empathy or whatever. I don't know what you want to say about it, but... So, yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's all in the past, right? But, I've noticed I'm getting bitten by little bugs, termite creatures in my car. While I sit in my car at work. Which is pretty annoying. I don't know where the bugs are coming from. If they're coming from outside my car because I'm parked near a planter. Or if they're just in my car all the time because I don't spend a lot of time in my car. I don't know where these little bugs are coming from. And I probably do have old food in this car that needs to be thrown away, but I'm like too lazy to clean this car. So, could be a big old den of ant creatures in this car, you know, whatever. But I have to keep fucking... They're little cocksucking faggots because they keep freaking biting my leg and stuff, and I have to keep killing them because they keep biting my leg like little fucking bastards. I hate fucking bugs. I know people are like, oh, they're just bugs. God made them. They're just bugs. They're small. You're big. It's okay. But I hate them. Maybe bees are okay. No, I fucking hate bees. They sting you. Fuck you, bees. Bees are so smart. I've heard bees are very smart. Well, if they're stinging me, they're not very smart, are they? Because they shouldn't be stinging people, because I have no qualms against bees. They don't have to be stinging me. If they're going to sting me, I'm going to punch the shit out of the faggot nigger fucking bee who stings me, because I fucking hate nigger bees who sting you. Fuck you, bees. Fuck bees. Kill them all, wipe them all out. I do like honey, though, so keep them as slaves, because I like their honey, but that's it. No more stinging. It's not nice to sting. I don't know who told them it was nice to sting, but it's not nice to sting people. So, fuck you, bees. Fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld. If you're a bee in the Bee Movie, you sting people. It's not nice to do. I don't like people who sting. I don't like bee people who sting human people. That's all I'm going to say. And fuck you, ants, for biting my leg. And termites for breaking all the houses. I fucking hate bugs. They're pieces of shit. Every single bug is a piece of shit. All they do is bite and tear down houses and sting people. I like spiders, but even they bite. That's about it. Only spiders are... I'm only okay with spiders. I know crickets are fine, but they just really creep me out, so I hate crickets too. Just because they're creepy. So, only spiders. That's it. That's the only... Get rid of every other insect in the world, and I guess just keep spiders. That's the only one I like. That's it. No other ones. Maybe praying mantises are kind of cool too, because they do little karate fucking poses or whatever. They do little karate moves. Have MMA fights, except with praying mantises, and have Joe Rogan go, oh my gosh, praying mantis just cut off the leg of the other praying mantis, and now he's kicking his ass. I tried to watch, I know normies love MMA fights, but they're so bloody and disgusting. I've watched some, and I get really grossed out by the blood everywhere. I do not like blood. It really creeps me out. So I think they should fire all the faggoty MMA wrestler fighters and replace it with praying mantises. That's what I would do. And have the praying mantises fight. And people can bet on the one they want. They can dye the mantises different colors so people know who's kicking the other one's ass. Dye one red, dye one yellow, dye one of them blue and purple and neon green, and make one black and white stripes like a zebra Illuminati Mason creature or something. That'd be freaking cool. I know checkerboards are Masonic, but I just think they look cool. I like the black and white stripes. They're like just like a pretty. I like patterns, I guess. Maybe just that pattern. Maybe I like a few other patterns. I don't know, but I don't like seeing people spitting out blood everywhere and bleeding out of their eyes and their mouths and their nose. It's really gross. They get really big, nasty cuts on their faces in those MMA fights when they get punched. It like breaks their damn cheek off in half. And their big old skin cheek is like hanging on by a thread, and it's disgusting. I don't know how normies watch that. I guess it reminds me of that. It's those gay Roman Colosseums where they had the people fighting lions or something, right? And people would pay to go to that. I guess, I don't know. That's how the legend goes. I don't know if all that shit's real, because all the history is a gay lie. But the story of the Colosseum, you know. Would I have gone to watch a human fight a lion and paid $50 to do that? I don't know. Write in the comments if you would have done that. Write in the comments if you would say, oh, I would have gone and watched the lion rip the dude from head to rip his balls off and rip him in half. Write in the comments if you would have paid $50. I mean, I didn't even go to the pep rallies at my high school. I never went to a single one, and I was there for 4 years. So I kind of doubt I would have gone to a pep Coliseum lion fighting rally. You know, I don't go to concerts. I don't go to stand-up shows. I pretty much don't go anywhere. So actually, now that I think about it, I definitely probably wouldn't have gone anywhere. I'd probably just stay in my house. Because I don't really go anywhere except the grocery store. And that's pretty much it. And I walk around my neighborhood. But that's about it. You know, I don't really go anywhere. So I don't think I would have gone to the Coliseum to see people getting eaten by lions. Write in the comments, though, if you would have gone to see the lions eating people for $50. I'm kind of curious. And write why you would go to see that as well. Not too much longer now. So this chair hurts your butt. Sitting in a car all night hurts your freaking butt. Same with sitting in a computer chair all day, but I managed to do that somehow. But a car? Ugh. Sitting in a car for 8 hours is probably more homosexual than you think it is in your head. It's not very comfortable on your butt. And I got a cut on my foot, so not a big fan of walking around up and down staircases with a small cut on my foot. It was really foggy last night here. Super foggy. Today, not very foggy at all. Yesterday, extremely foggy. I got about, A little less than 2 hours left here. Oh my God. It just feels like it takes 24 hours when you're at work, huh? But it's actually just 8 hours, but... Well, I guess 8 is a third of 24, right? 8, so... God, it goes slow. So slow. Whoever designed the 8-hour workday hopefully is burning in hell, because it's retarded as fuck. It really is. 8 hours is, I'm sorry to curse. I really need to stop cursing all the time, but it's just really, really dumb to have an 8-hour workday. It's too freaking long. I think everyone can agree with that. Pretty much everyone. I mean, even the youngsters nowadays, when I was in school, I think I was there for 8 hours a day. Now, they're probably only there for like 6 hours or less. And they have half days and mental health days and all that gay homosexual shit. They have screen days where they just stare at their tablets all day. Okay, now swipe left. Now swipe right. They're teaching all the dumb kids how to use Tinder in school now. They're probably all using tablets every day at their desk. Okay, take out your tablets now. Now scroll and swipe to page 25. We're going to be going over fake fag history. George Washington cut down a cherry boy's tree. True or false? True. George Washington cut down lots of cherry boy's trees. That is true. Yes, I was there to see him do that. That was all true. Next question. Who built the Notre Dame Cathedral? Was it our civilization or some other one? It was ours. Oh, that's correct. We obviously built the Notre Dame Cathedral because we just go around building cathedrals all the time. And we don't build beautiful box McDonald's every day. That's what we're able to build, are these beautiful boxes called McDonald's buildings. And they put the beautiful golden arches on them, the big letter M. And it looks just as beautiful as the Notre Dame Cathedral did that we built. We built the Notre Dame Cathedral, and we also built these beautiful McDonald's buildings, the most beautiful McDonald's drive-thrus you've ever seen in your life. Hey, and welcome to McFuckles. Hi, suck your fucking dick. Can I take your order? Nigger. Our civilization makes very beautiful McDonald's buildings. The end. The end. The end is near. The end is coming for you. I'm Freddy Krueger. I'm invading your dream. Nancy. Nancy. I'm Freddy Krueger. Nancy. I'm in your dream, Nancy, and I'm gonna get ya. That's Freddy Krueger. He's always after that Nancy boy. He's after that Nancy bitch. Dang, Freddy. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your foreskin. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. I do. 9, 10, never sleep again. No thanks, I like to sleep sometimes. Freddy can massage my balls in my dreams if he wants to, but sometimes a boy's gotta sleep. I get sleepy. Sometimes I get sleepy and I want to sleep. You know what I love? Showers and water. Is that what you guys were thinking I was gonna say? Probably. I talk about water on here a lot. I feel like people take it for granted. I want to collect it. You know how people go around collecting Funko Pops every day? I want to do that with water. I want to get a big... Sorry, a car driving by. I want to get a big gallon jug. I want to get a big gallon drum. I want to have like... You know how people have solar panel fields, which are all fake and gay, by the way? I want to have a field full of barrels of water. And then I'll go out to the field and say, I want to shower today, and I want to take a bath today. And the barrels are painted black, so they're nice and hot. It's hot water. And I just open up a barrel of hot water and I jump right in and I got my bath. And that would be awesome. Ow, I got a cut on my foot, man. I hate how jobs make you wear shoes. That's retarded. Like, just let me wear sandals, you know? Shoes are yuck. Shoes suck big fat balls. I'm done with shoes. I hate wearing shoes. You guys know this. I haven't worn shoes in like 7 years or something. I've been wearing sandals for a long time. I don't like shoes. I feel like crap. Even if it's freezing cold outside, I'll still wear sandals. I'm not a big shoe boy. No thank you. If it's raining outside, I would like to wear sandals, but the problem is my sandals slip on wet surfaces, so I don't know why, but if it's raining, my sandals will be really slippery and I could fall and trip because I don't know why, but my shoes don't do that. So it must be something on the bottom of my sandals that's like doesn't work well with wet surfaces or something. Oh, God. Here I am doing everything I can. Got on and chan, the sucking Superman. Here I am at 5:45 in the morning at work, talking into a microphone. And you guys are all asleep in your beds. Think about that for a second. No, seriously, really think about that. How did my life end up this way? Man, I got my sister talking to me all the time. Today, she's like, you're 32, you need to face life, you need to face reality, you need to get a better job, you need to work more hours and take more medicine and go to more therapists and blobby blobby dee 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 blobby blobby blah. No thank you. No thank you to all those things. No thank you, no thank you. No thanks. Jobs are gay, money's gay, therapists are gay, medicine's gay, doctors are gay. No thank you. Oops, did I see something bad? I wish I could say that to a doctor's face if I go to the doctor. Do you guys dog dare me? That's an American saying, by the way. We all say double dog dare. It just means dare. If I go to the doctor, do you guys or even maybe triple or maybe even quadruple dog dare me to say, that is something bad to the doctor? That's my catchphrase I invented. Oops, did I do something bad? Anyways, but I'm saying it like droopy dog or Down syndrome retard with brain damage. The doctor will say, hello, Mr. Jer. What can I do for you? And I say, oh, I have brain damage. He says, oh, really? What happened? And then I go, no, seriously, I have brain damage and I can prove it. And he says, how can you prove it? I go, that is something bad. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, he really does have brain damage. Because listen to how he's talking. Because that's how you would expect someone with brain damage to talk. They'd sound like, I do something bad. Wow, I can do a pretty good droopy dog, huh? Hello, I'm Droopy Dog. Welcome to my cartoon. Maybe that doesn't sound like Droopy Dog, but sounds like Droopy Tard or something. I don't know. That's yeah. So I had another catchphrase I invented a few weeks ago. What was it? I had another one that I liked. I can't remember. If you guys are Jer podcast fans, NEET podcast fans, you'll remember I came up with a few. I had another catchphrase I invented a few months ago. There was the oops, did I do something bad? And there was another one I invented. But I can't remember what it was, but it doesn't matter. This one is better anyways. Trust me. Anyway. fudge. That can be my new catchphrase. Fudge and crudge. If I had my own Nickelodeon sitcom in the 90s, I'd walk in to the living room, Bob Saget, spread eagle, totally naked with his legs spread wide open, everything hanging out, totally butt naked. Bob Saget on an old wooden rocking chair. That's the sound of it rocking as he rocks back and forth. I will come home at 3 a.m. from a huge, Jeremy Winster's huge kegger party at the local high school brewery. I come home at 3 a.m. and Bob Saget's sitting in the living room chair, spread eagle, naked, and he says, "Where have you been?" And I look at the camera and I go, "Oh, fudge and crudge." And then the audience laugh track goes, ha 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 ha. The laugh track laughs because that's my catchphrase. Bob Saget's zombie corpse looks at me and he goes, where have you, Mr. Whiskers, where have you been? That's my name in the show. It's my show, my 90s Nickelodeon sitcom is called Mr. Whiskers. I'm not a cat, I'm a human, but that's my name in the show, Mr. Whiskers. And he goes, "Mr. Whiskers, where have you been?" And that's how he pronounces Ben. And I look at the camera and I go, "Oh, fudge and crudge." And I tap my heels together like Dorothy did, 3 times in the Land Before Oz, whatever. And the camera pans down to show my heels tapping. And that's also part of the catchphrase, is I also tap my heels together like she did in that movie. Except I also say the catchphrase. Fudge and crudge. Fudge and crudge. And then Bob Saget smiles, because that's my catchphrase. And he says, "Okay, you're not grounded, but go up to your room and don't come down for the rest of the night." And that's my punishment. And then plays the exit outro music to the sitcom, and the audience claps. It's filmed in front of a live studio audience. And the music to the show is kind of like a harmonica music, and it goes, "Mr. Whiskers, wow, 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 meow, 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 meow." Something like that. That's how, yeah, something like that. It goes something like that. Yes. So anyways, it's so weird. It's so weird that there's all these Smash Bros. Players who get paid to just jerk off and play Smash Bros. And here I am, a hardworking cartoonist, and I have to get a real job? What the heck? Has anyone ever thought about that before? I mean, it's not really a real job. It's just some sort... I mean, it's kind of like my job is a fake, dumb job. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But I have to go somewhere for 16 hours a week on my butt. And, it's just weird. Because I'd rather be at home, I think. I I've just been playing computer games all day. Specifically Eternal collectible card game. That's my favorite game right now. I got back into it. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering, basically, but I've got over 500 hours now. Might even be... I've been playing it so much lately, it might even be 540 or 600, I don't know. I've been playing it a lot. I've got even more than that, though, because I played it a lot on my Switch, too. So I know I've got at least a lot of hours as well on my Switch. I don't know how long, but maybe another few hundred hours on it. You know? Because when I lived at my mom's, when I was 28, she would take my computer and my phone away. So then I would have to play, games on the Switch. Which I deserve that. You know, if I'm 28 years old and my mom isn't taking away my computer and my phone from a 28-year-old, basically a toddler, little boy, that's what I am. Basically, I'm a toddler and I walk around with a diaper on and I walk around with a pacifier in my mouth. And I go up to random women, I said, feed me, feed me. And I you know how imagine when I'm saying that, I'm squeezing my hands. Both of my hands are in front of me and I'm squeezing them like expecting to squeeze something, like you would squeeze an orange. And I walk around town and I look for cribs to hang out in. Say, is there a baby crib around here I can squeeze myself into? You know, and here comes another bicyclist, maybe a homeless guy, probably. Maybe not. He didn't look very homeless. I guess he's just a biker. Who bikes around at 3 and 4 in the morning. Interesting. I think I saw him pass me at 4 in the morning, and now it's 6 in the morning. So he's been busy. He's been biking a lot. I respect that. I like a boy who likes to bike. Right? Nothing wrong with biking around. But yeah, if your mom isn't taking away your electronics every day when you're 28 years old, your mom's not doing something right. Because you're not responsible. If you're only 28, you're basically a baby. You're very young. You're not responsible enough to drive a car. You wouldn't steal a boat. You wouldn't steal a car. So why do you think you would illegally pirate and download music? So that's all I have to say about that. You wouldn't steal all the gold from Fort Knox. Would you? Some of you would. You know what's crazy? I've been seeing shooting stars lately around my neighborhood. And of course I make a wish every time I see one. I don't know if you guys are going to believe that, but I swear I've been seeing... It's either electric sparks going off on electric power lines or shooting stars. I can't really tell which one. I'm thinking it's shooting stars, but it could be power lines releasing a bunch of weird sparks, I guess. I don't know what else it could be, honestly. But I've been seeing shooting stars when I walk around at night. Quite often-ish, more than you would think. Like I've seen like 3 in the last 6 months. So that, you know what, I never see them anywhere else, I don't know why I keep seeing them, but yes, I keep making wishes on them. That's what they're for. It's what you're supposed to do. That's what everybody says. That's what all the people say. One day you're riding high in April, shot down in May. Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. That's the Illuminati's favorite song, right? They always have the faggot celebrities sing that at the Oscars and stuff, because I don't do it God's way. I do it my way by Frank Sinatra. That's the Illuminati's favorite song. They also like Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine no religion and no Bible and no God's laws. We drink the blood of youngsters every day. Just let us keep doing what we love. I love that faggot song. My favorite Beatles song? Guess what it is in the comments. It is, of course, it's that song, I'm only sleeping. Don't wake me up, I'm only sleeping. It's just this song about sleeping, because I think I like to sleep sometimes. So that's why that's my favorite Beatles song. But they were a forced made-up boy band from... I forgot the group. There's a 3-letter agency group or whatever that makes all these fake boy bands and forces them to be popular. Same with T-Swift. Same with NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. They're all made up forced boy bands. that were forced to become popular and put in the mainstream to just brainwash normies into liking bullshit that isn't about holiness or spirituality or God or anything. They're just these stupid ass boy bands. Give me your love, give me your pussy. I'm the Beatles, I'm John Lennon. I want the British pussy. I married an Asian person who screams all the time. I'm bigger than Jesus Christ. I'm John Lennon. Look at me. Look at me. Congrats, dude. Anyway. And then he got gunned down in New York. Welcome to the United States, bro. Welcome to Melanin City. Don't live in New York, idiot. You live in New York, you're gonna get melanined. Bad. You live in Chicago, you're gonna get melanined. You live in California, you're gonna get burritoed. You live in, I don't know. You live in Houston, Texas, you're gonna get melanined. You live in, where else? I don't know. This country's gay. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. You want to go somewhere cool and white? Move to Bulgaria. That's what John Le Bon did. Said, I don't like Australia because they have too many bad laws. I'm going to move to Bulgaria. Become some sort of Bulgaria boy. I'm a little Bulgarian boy now. I'm John Le Bulgarian Bon. That's what they call him. That's what everyone calls him now. Because he abandoned his home country of Australia. Which I don't blame him, except... I don't know, Australia looks kind of cool. But so does Russia. And Bulgaria is probably next to Russia or something, so... Russia looks cool. I don't blame him. Russia, it looks cold. People wear giant coats. That's fun. I want to wear a giant coat. That sounds fun. Write in the comment if you want to move to Russia and wear giant coats all the time and sniff glue. A lot of the teenagers in Russia sniff glue and huff glue because it's so cold there. The homeless teenagers huff glue there. They go into people's abandoned basements and they huff glue. I'm not kidding, because when you huff glue, it gets you very warm. And the homeless teenagers can't afford big coats, so they buy glue. It's much cheaper than a coat. They huff it to stay warm. I don't blame them. That glue gets you very warm. It sure does. And everybody likes being warm sometimes. Write in the comments if you liked being warm. Or write in the, maybe you write, I don't like being warm. Or maybe write in the comments if you do like being warm. Anyways, I gotta go to a patrol. And then I gotta get out of here. God willing, I want to go safely back to my bed. And I got to get through that amazing California freeway on my way back, which is very randomly stop and go. It'll go for a little while, then completely stop, and then go a little bit more, stop a little bit more. Amazing. Why does it stop and go so freely? Somebody write a poem about the California freeways. I love stopping out of nowhere and almost dying, and having the person behind me almost ram into me. And then we get to go fast again. Well, not fast, maybe barely very quick at all. And then slam on the brakes again. This is very not dangerous and life-threatening. Thank goodness I'm getting minimum wage at my job. That's only 15 minutes away, but takes a while because of the stop-and-go near-death experience for California freeways. Hooray. Amazing. Amazing. I love driving. I love it. No, it's fucking gay. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I can leave almost. I can leave pretty soon here. Yes, I can leave almost. 50 minutes. I gotta write these stupid reports. And the company likes us to lie in the reports and write a bunch of stuff, so it sounds like we're doing actual job here. So I'll usually write, I closed some open doors here, I picked up some trash here, I told some homeless bums to leave today, I did this, I did that. I saw a man deliver a package tonight. I gave him a bit of a fright, I saw a mouse by the playground, I saw a stray cat. What do you think about that? I have to write all these fake lies for the boss and more for the apartment owner who owns this complex. They like a lot of lies in the report, so it looks like we're actually doing a job here. We're actually real guards here, instead of just flying spirits. And yeah, I don't know, my family's harping on me about, they're always harping on me about getting a real job. Or at least working a lot more days. I mean, yes, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And I can't really save up any money. But if I work more days, I don't see, I don't know, it just sounds gay. I don't feel like I would be able to save up that much money. Maybe I could, I don't know. But it's not my thing. It's not my thing to work more than 2 days a week. It's just not my thing. You guys know about things? You guys have your own thing? The more you work, the more they take out of your paycheck in taxes. They go to more elite people drinking youngster blood underground every day. That's where all my taxes go to. So why should I work more days? Why should I leave my room more? Why should I do this? Why should I do that? It just doesn't seem right, does it? It doesn't feel right, and it doesn't seem right. Does that seem right to you? Does that seem right? It doesn't seem right to me. Does that seem right to you? The sunset's really pretty, though. The sun still isn't up yet, and it's almost 7. It's almost 7 and the sun's still not up. That means we're getting close to Christmas time. It's almost, I don't know where the sun is. Excuse me. I don't know where the sun is, but it's not up yet. That makes one of us, because I'm up. My cock is way up. No, it's soft. If you guys were wondering, I was just kidding around, but the sun's not up. I'm soft. I hope you guys are soft too. If you're not soft, I need you guys to get soft right now. Because Daddy's home and Daddy's talking. And he needs you to be soft. So that you can listen. You can't listen with a hard ear. You have to listen to it with a soft ear. So that the sound can kind of get into your ear holes. And rape around and wiggle around and stuff. What I'm saying to you hasn't been said for thousands of years. That was it. That's what no one has spoken of in pretty much millenniums. Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. You guys remember when you were kids and gas was just a quarter? This is a boomer talking. You remember back in my day when we were kids and gas was just a quarter and a candy bar was only 5 cents? Hell, a blowjob was only a penny. From a girl named Penny. You just pay a penny. I'd go down to the local stripper joint and I would pay a penny and they'd say, who do you want? And I'd say, Penny. And then, yeah, she'd give me a reach around, rim around, tug around, wiggle around. She'd give me a run around. She'd give me the run around. Remember in Scooby-Doo when they run around the hallway everywhere? I've been meaning to draw that. I've drawn that scene before, but it's just a funny scene to draw. So spoiler alert, I'll try to draw that scene soon of Scooby-Doo running through the hallways for a new Scooby-Doo cartoon or something. Stupid. I make these cartoons. I make these cartoons and it makes me laugh, and then as soon as I watch the cartoon, I go, stupid. So stupid. The cartoons are so stupid. But that's why I love them. That's why I love them. My cartoons are so stupid, but that's why I love them. That's why they're funny. That's why I like them. That's why I laugh at them. They're just funny. They're just dumb. You know, you watch Among Us farting on Jim Crow laws, and you're just like, it's funny. It's stupid, but it's funny. It's funny and it's stupid. I don't know. I think it's important to laugh and smile and stuff. That's what I think. I just think that. I just think it's cool to smile and laugh and stuff like that. You guys might agree with that. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but you might. I think you might. I think some of you might. Yeah, this one guy I listened to, Conspiracy Boy, what's his name? Hyperborean Knowledge on YouTube. Look him up if you want. And he says that humor is a Tartarian trait. He says that humor is only for the super giant IQs like you and me. NPC normies that don't have our bloodline in them, they don't understand a joke. They don't understand how to make a joke. They don't understand what's funny, what's humorous. They don't get it. Kind of like the Joker movie. You wouldn't get it. That's the famous line from Joker 1. You know, I actually watched a little bit of Joker 2 where he gets, spoiler alert, butt raped by a guard. But the movie was so bad. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. It's just nonstop singing from Lady Barfbag and Lady Gargle. And it's just a terrible movie. Joker 2 is terrible. It's just nonstop singing. And it was just really stupid. It was all original songs, too. It wasn't like they were singing fun songs. Like, they weren't singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. They're just singing, like, weird gay songs that they made for the movie. It's just not a fun movie to watch. It's just not fun at all. It's just completely no fun. And it's not canon either. It's not canon at all. None of it is canon. And I'm not talking about the violin song by Bach in D major canon that they play at weddings and graduation ceremonies. I mean, like, it's not like the comics at all, you know. Oh, I just saw a bird. But it was like a big bird. It's like a hawk or something. That was cool. Anyways, I gotta write these reports and gay stuff like that. And then I gotta get the heck out of here, I hope. I wanna get the heck out of here. I got like 40 more minutes till I can go home. Why do I have to write reports? I didn't have to do this at my last job, I don't think, did I? I don't think so. I didn't have to deal with noise complaints at my last security job. That's a plus. I didn't have to write gay nigger reports. That's a plus. I worked during the day. That's maybe a plus. I had to enforce parking stuff. That's a minus. At my last job. That was the biggest minus, or one of the biggest. I had to lock bathrooms up, and that pissed off the old boomers who couldn't hold their bladder out past 9 o'clock, so that was a minus. Sometimes they would get evil and demonic on me about locking the bathrooms. If you lock that bathroom, I'm gonna pee my pants on the way home. If you lock that bathroom, they don't even say thank you either. The most demonic old woman ever. She's like, you can't lock that bathroom. I said, it's my job to lock it, ma'am. And she's old as dirt, you know, probably quadruple vaccinated, 95 years old or something. She's yelling at me. She's going, you can't lock that bathroom, you know. They didn't used to lock the bathrooms. I said, okay, well, we do now. I don't know what to tell you. She said, well, you wait right there. And I'm like, okay. She goes in to the bathroom, whatever, comes out. not even a thank you for unlocking the bathroom for her and stuff and waiting for her and all this stuff. It's just, oh man, it's the most demonic, boomery behavior I've ever seen in my life. It's whatever. I don't care. It's fine. But, anyways, just had, I don't know, I had a lot of terrible interactions at my last job, so maybe this one's way better so far, to be honest, because I haven't really had any of those here, at all, that I can think of. I'm trying to think if I had any terrible interactions here at all at this job. I don't think I have, because everyone's asleep. I had to do that noise complaint today, but that went very smoothly, actually. And the homeless people I've had to kick out of here have been pretty nice, I think. And I haven't had to do that very often. So that's good, I guess. But yes, they do seem very schizophrenic and on a lot of drugs and stuff like that. That's not good. My windshield's totally frosted over. In case you guys were wondering. I gotta wipe it off, because I can't see out of it. It's all frosted up. It's all frosted up like a freaking frosted up cupcake. My last job. Yeah. It was a lot more people. My last job I hid in my car most of the time. 90% of the time I was hiding in my car at that job. Maybe 80%. As much percent as I could get, I would hide in the car. And I do that at this job too. I do that at pretty much every security job I do. I hide in the car. I don't want to deal with people. And that's how I do it. You know, my sister was like, "You're 32. You gotta face reality. What is facing reality, anyways? Where is this reality's face, and how do I face it? What does it look like? What does facing reality mean exactly? What does that mean to some of you? Facing reality. What does that mean to me? What should I be doing? She keeps saying I should be a full-time faggot wage slave all the time, my sister. Because she's a full-timer, but she's got a cushy, easy remote job. Anyone could do that in their sleep. If I had a remote job, I could do that in my sleep. I don't have the luxury of a remote job. I actually have to drive somewhere and sit on my butt for 8 hours. I mean, I gotta patrol for like 2 hours, but I gotta sit on my butt for like 6 hours. Right. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyways. I don't get why. It doesn't matter. If I was a famous cartoonist, then I wouldn't even have to work. Because I would just make money off the cartoons and stuff. But I kept getting banned for making E. Roger and school gunning cartoons, so maybe it's my own fault, right? For having a brain and being creative and expressing my freedom of emotion and freedom of speech. Can't do that on the internet. They'll cancel you. I know they will. So that's why this is my 8th channel, and why I only have a couple of subscribers here. It's because I've been banned so many times, and because of that, I am not making as much of money on the cartoons. So that's why I gotta work as a security guard. You know what I mean? And I've tried other jobs, but they're too scary. You know, I've tried somebody just walked by. I worked at a grocery store for a long time. Had a lot of horror stories from that. And quit eventually. And I didn't like that it was like 3 days a week. It's too many. That's at least too many days. Sometimes 4 days a week, maybe. No. Mostly 3. I tried to fight for 3 days. At whatever job I get, I try to fight for 1 or 2 days. But if they won't give me that, then I'll fight for 3 days, so that they don't try to give me 4 or 5 days. Ew, I would not want to do that. I don't remember how many days I worked at that grocery store. Hopefully just 3, but I can't remember. And I worked at a national park at the ticket booth for a little while, and I had to quit that. Oh, and I worked at Goodwill. It's like for drug addict retards. And I didn't like some of the customers because they were evil, demonic freaks or whatever. But also, it was just hell on earth on your feet. You're working on your feet in steel-toed boots for 8 hours a day. Number 1, I hate shoes. Number 2, steel-toed boots are not comfortable shoes at all. They feel like you're wearing a steel block around your foot. It's like the most uncomfortable shoe you've ever worn in your life. And it's hard physical work all day. Not good for a sensitive boy like myself. I'm not the hands of the Kabbalistic tree, I'm the head. Or maybe the groin or the ribs or something, but I'm not the hands. The hands of the Kabbalistic tree are the people who are working with their hands and feet all day, or sweating non-stop, out in the fields picking strawberries like the Mexicans. I like to use my brain, kind of. So I'm like the branches of the tree, or the head, or something like that. But I'm not the hands and I'm not the feet, because working out in the field, working a real physical job, I'm not that part of the tree. That's just not me right now. I've never been that type of boy, so I don't know. I think. Yeah. Alright, I really gotta write these reports. I'll talk to you guys next time. I try to do a podcast once a week when I'm at my shitty job, so because it helps me pass the time, and helps me pass the time pretty quick when I'm talking to you guys at my job. So that's why I like to do the podcasts every Saturday and Friday, and I try to post them on Sunday or Monday. I'm usually too tired and too lazy on Sunday sometimes, but you can expect one every week on Sunday or Monday, hopefully Sunday, which is or even Saturday, actually. I meant, yeah, you can expect it on Saturday or Sunday every week, these gay little podcasts. And if you don't get them, then it's because I'm tired or lazy or something. It's not because I didn't do it, but anyways. And I know I was out of town for the last 2 weeks, so I don't remember if I made one this week. I don't remember if I made a podcast in the last 2 weeks. I probably did, but I don't know, because I was out of town for the last 2 weeks, so I don't remember if I did or not. I probably did, but who knows. Anyways, yeah. Keep praying for North Carolina and Florida and all that stuff if you want. And hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Make sure you watch all my new cartoons. They're going to be really amazing about farting and all that really, really cool stuff that you guys love. I know you guys love that sort of stuff. I don't blame you, because I think everybody loves that stuff. I think it's great stuff that I'm doing here on this channel. Really powerful stuff. And pretty much the Leonardo da Vinci of Among Us farting cartoons. That's what a lot of people have been saying in the comments. This guy's the Leonardo da Vinci of Scooby-Doo raping Shaggy cartoons. What's going on? This guy is really deep. These cartoons are part of an ARG. And actually, these cartoons are actually part of his inner dialogue, and this is actually part of this whole channel is actually some sort of deep social experiment, and I can prove it because sorry, there's people walking by with their dogs, but this whole channel is part of a deep social experiment on the intricacies of schizophrenia. This guy's not even really schizophrenic. He's actually just faking it, and he's smoking weed, and what? I'm watching this cartoon. This is like being high on weed. What kind of drugs is this guy on? Whoa, the YouTube algorithm brought me this cartoon? What is this? This feels like I'm high on freaking marijuana. Is this guy high on drugs or what? This video is trippy, man. Is this guy on weed or mushrooms? Anyway. Yeah, I'll see you guys. God bless you and your families. Bye-bye.
Now it's time to have a snuggle with my very best friend in the whole wide world. You. Well, I'm glad you could come over. See you soon. Bye. And the clown jumped over the moon.